Lifestyles with Terry Lynn. Today I'm trying to get motivated to do my chores, and I need to get back into my daily workouts also. And I need to look in the refrigerator and figure out what I'm going to cook for dinner. And I'll cook it ahead of time because my husband likes to microwave his plate. He's perfectly fine with that. That's what he likes to do. So I can make it 4 o'clock in the morning, and then he'll eat it. He doesn't eat it until 8 o'clock at night because he'll eat, he fixes his own breakfast, and then he'll maybe, he might have a can of soup or some leftovers from yesterday for lunch. And then he does want a fresh dinner, and at least 2 days fresh, I would say. But he doesn't have a problem with it. So I'll come up with something for dinner. I have to look through the refrigerator, and I've got some recipes I can look at, and a whole file of them that I wrote down myself. And for now on, I'm going to write where the recipe came from because I want to give credit where credit's due. All right, let's get started on the workout, and then we'll go from there. Housework is. It really is. The dogs, they drag in all kinds of stuff from outside. Plus they have their hair. They're always shedding. Tomorrow they go to the groomers. Thank God for that. I still need to do dusting, but it's getting late now. My husband will be up within an hour and a half, and I need to decide what we're going to have for dinner so I can cook it and plate it for him to eat later on, around 8 o'clock tonight or later. Let's look in the refrigerator and see if he has any meals from previously that he hasn't eaten. Oh, I just plated this yesterday. This is tuna fish casserole, but it's made with rice instead of noodles. Yeah. Oh, there's some deviled eggs. I just made these yesterday, and I didn't cover them up, and they're fine. This is a very new refrigerator, and we don't have a lot of odors or anything like that. So, in fact, I'm going to eat one of these for breakfast, but not minus the olives. So I'll put those out. I'll put them in a smaller container that's covered. I should have done that yesterday. He just liked them so well. He likes a lot of vinegar. They were a little runny, but he liked the vinegar, he said. He loves apple cider vinegar. Okay, there's a plate with almonds and celery. He hasn't eaten that. Okay, I'll probably have to eat that. He'll probably want a fresh veggie plate. I try to make my hubby happy as often as possible. This is smoothie from a few days ago. I'll drink that up and get rid of that. Just try to clear it out and see what we have. I know we have plenty of broccoli that I cooked up. There's some peas in one of these containers. Let's see, spinach dip. This is delicious. There's some food I'm going to eat. That's my plate. There's some chicken patties back there and some sweet potatoes and a little bit of turnips. I'm not going to feed him leftovers right now. I need to fix a fresh. He's more of a carnivore than me. So what's this? Fresh ground turkey. I did lay that down, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make meatloaf or meatballs. I think we'll do meatballs. We'll see what kind in a moment. I'll just pull it out. Okay, we'll go from there. Okay, the dogs need to go outside again. There's a little milk bones. I like to give them 2 little milk bones a day. Then they can have other treats. They have very healthy, nutritious canned food also. And there's some, these were from yesterday. I need to take these out to the garden. It rained all day. It was dreary. So I didn't even get outside yesterday. All right then. I always have a rag. Now don't think that I'm a sloppy person. I'm a clean person if I have a cleaning rag sitting around. All right. Oh, we got to mix some, I say Swedish meatballs. That's what I'm thinking. Well, let's look for a recipe. Here's my recipes in a file. Looks like a file container here. I have other things back here, old articles that were my mother-in-law's that she wanted me to save to keep in the family. All right. Some of those are from like 1953 or even before. All right. What's this? Pumpkin donuts. No, I'm not making that. I know a Swedish meatball recipe has to be in here somewhere. Okay, in the front, because I was going to make it a couple weeks ago. I made meatloaf instead. Okay, I'm not making cookies. I just made some yesterday. Those cutout cookies, by the way, I use a lot of flour. That's the old-fashioned way of doing it. That recipe that I've been using since 1987. And that's how they did it back then. The cookies are fine. My family has loved them over the years. I use a lot of flour when I cut out those cookies because I don't use as much flour in the cookies themselves. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm looking at some of the modern day recipes. They don't use hardly any flour when they do their cutouts. Now, back in the day, those cutouts would not come out of the cookie cutter. They would be stuck to it. So that's the old school way of doing it. I may change that up. All right. I'm going to find that recipe in just a moment. Let me see here. Homemade tater tots. I'll make that sometime. Shoot, yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's that Greek dip. I have trouble pronouncing that, but it's really good. Cucumbers. No, I'm not. I wonder if that would work with zucchini. Because you can buy some good fresh zucchinis. I mean, they're still selling them now. Cucumbers, they're not my favorite. I mean, I like them, but I think I like zucchini better. I might turn that into a zucchini dip. Okay. Mom's zucchini bread. No. Right now I don't have any zucchini, but I want to get some. Here it is, Swedish meatballs. I knew it had to be here somewhere because it was just a couple weeks ago I was going to make those meatballs for my hubby. Here I am again I'm at the dining room table now. Okay, so I'm going to eat one of these eggs. I am not going to eat all of them. I had 2 yesterday. Okay. They looked a little runny, didn't they? But they're not now. Check this out. This is from yesterday, from the video yesterday. I love that dill. I should have put more on mine. Fresh dill's wonderful on deviled eggs. And I got my smoothie. It's absolutely delicious. I'm going to put the rest of these eggs in this container for my hubby. He'll eat them with the olives. I'll save them for him. Okay. Hey, you know what? What's wrong with a couple olives in the morning? You know, I don't really mind. I might even eat those veggies I showed you earlier. So I'll store this for my hubby. That's how fast those deviled eggs went. If my kids had stopped over, they would have been gone. They would have been, why didn't you make more, Mom? That's how good they were. Okay. Now, what else was going to, I want to show you the cookies I made yesterday for a video, and I hope you watched that video. Here they are. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? Now, some people might laugh at them, but this is old school. This is old school home cooking, and I can change it up. I can get with the times and change my recipes up. My husband, he said he's not crazy about icing. Well, he ate one of these iced turkeys. I can tell you that right now because there's one missing. And these are big cookies. Now, I know my daughter will want some of these cookies. I was going to freeze them. Oh, my God, but I want to try just a little bite. I am low gluten. I can't eat too much gluten. Okay, so I'll save her the prettiest ones. Okay, I'm not going to eat the whole cookie. I'm just going to take part of it and take a bite of it, and we'll test it out here. It tastes like it always does when I make them. Darn good. Mmm. Mmm. I don't buy store-bought anymore. I can make some darn good cookies, and they're healthier to make them because I know what I'm putting in them when I make them. Okay. Well, I gotta stop before I go crazy. I'll see if my husband will eat that other part of a cookie there. I took less than half of it. I took about a third of it. I don't think I'm going to eat all of this, though. I got to watch my gluten. It's not just gluten, it's other... We'll talk about it. I just don't want to get into my dietary needs right now, or my digestive problems, or my... we all have our issues, especially when we get older. So my gut doesn't... A lot of foods that used to agree with my gut do not agree, especially if I eat them in overabundance. So I've got to... Moderation's the key. Okay, Swedish meatballs. So I'm pretty sure I have everything here. Yeah. I might change it up a little bit and go light on the nutmeg because I'm going to use these meatballs for, my husband loves like spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah. And it will work. I've used the Swedish meatballs in spaghetti sauce before. But it was the same recipe, but I replaced it with garlic powder, I think, instead of the nutmeg. I wonder if I went half and half on that spice, how that would be. Let's see here. Garlic powder, nutmeg. Okay. This does call for garlic powder too. I'll just use a little less nutmeg. Yeah. There'll still be Swedish meatballs. Smoochie, boo-boo, you went outside again? They need to get outside again. Get some fresh air. Boo-boo, where's Boo-boo? Come on. Come on, baby girl. Do I have to go and get her? Figures. Come on, baby girl, let's go. Don't you feel well? I'll try to coax her. I may have to pick her up. I had to pick her up. Let's go outside, sweetie. I just love her so much. There's little girls outside. As you can see, well, you can hear a noisy Weber Road, of course. And as you can see, there's plenty of oak leaves I'm going to have to deal with. And I got to get on the bandwagon. Look at that. They're all over the porch. And I would start dealing with it. He doesn't want to pay to have it trimmed. A good thing. Yeah. The tree can wait, I guess. I guess they can come back in now. Okay, they've been out a few minutes. Come on in. Come on in. There they are. There they be. Jump up, boo-boo. Good girlie. Smoochie, jump up. Jump up. Good girl, boo. Good girl. Well, here's what's for supper. And when he loves these meatballs so much, he said he can use them for various meals. And if we had extra meatballs, well, not only can we freeze them, but we could crumble them up into another dish, like a casserole or something. So they're very ideal. You can even put Swedish meatballs in soup. You could add them to vegetable soup that you make from scratch. I add the meat afterward usually. I mean, to me, that's an easier way to do it, you know. And I just feel like I'm getting less of the meat grease that way. But this is ground turkey, so that's fairly healthy. So I think that's what's for dinner tonight. Now, this is something new I'm doing, and I'm not going to do it every day, but today I'm going to call it a morning vlog and what's for dinner. I can't continue this and cook the dinner because it will be too long. People have other channels they want to watch, and I have to watch my storage issue. I mean, I don't want too much on this little smartphone because it creates a problem. So I'm going to put this out, and eventually you're going to see the Swedish meatballs, and it's just going to be Swedish meatballs. And I might throw a couple side dishes, but they're already going to be cooked probably. So that will be a fun video, and thanks for watching. Let's go over here. Someone told me I need to face the window when I'm holding the camera. Okay, I think that works out very well. I'm facing the window. All right then. Thanks for watching. Please come back. Please like. That really helps me. I'm not getting enough likes. Tell me why. Well, what am I doing wrong, you know? I want to make this channel work. I'm not out to monetize right away. That's not my main motivation. It's to connect with people and to inspire people somehow and to feel like I'm useful on this planet. I'm useful in other ways, regardless of whether I do YouTube or not. But this really invigorates me. I'm an artistic person. Whether or not I can draw or paint, you know, I can't. I mean, I could try. It would come out in an abstract form. But I'm artistic. I'm creative. I have an imagination. And I think I can share that with people, and they can share it with me. So please comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And the next one you see, good Lord willing, will be Swedish meatballs. Take it easy. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.